All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 26 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be grinding out the Mural Series content that I have yet to do so far. So this content, obviously, it was released on Friday, and I started grinding some of it. Not in the multiplayer program, but if you look in the Moonshot Event Program, Mike Moustakis, his mural card was part of it. There was also a mural pack. We also had the Mural Series program. That's why I'm not calling this a Mural Series program grind, because this is already done. I have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I have Brian Wu, I have all these guys in here, and I don't need anyone from this program, at least for to grind. So, but that doesn't mean all the content is done, as I'll show you. But first, I gotta do that. The So there's there's more content in here. Like if we go to Conquest Maps, if we do this Conquest Map, we would earn a Stan Musial card, as well as a Mural Deluxe pack or a Deluxe Mural pack. So we could earn at least 2 cards there. There's also Mini Seasons is going to be last. I'll get to that soon. But the other 2 cards we can earn, Johnny Damon and Ozzie Smith, we can earn them in Diamond Quest. And then finally, but I'm going to do this last, we can earn what? Oh, that's right. I did win one of those games. Right. I do remember that. What's up, Dodger? How are you? And then, of course, there are cards within the Mural Series mini seasons that's part of this. You get Bruce Sutter, you get Cal Ripken Jr., you have Wyatt Langford, you have George Springer. You also have a Deluxe Mural Series pack, which is repeatable, much like Cityscapes and New Threads were. Yeah, and that's about it. So, what my goal is before I get to the Mural Series, I want to get as many of the cards, the Mural cards, as I can before I hop in the mini season. So I'm going to do Conquest first because that's guaranteed. And then I'm going to do Diamond Quest because those guys, they're not guaranteed. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. I would like to note that I made some changes to this lineup because some of the guys were super fractured. So no more... who was my first baseman? I forget. It was a Negro Leagues guy. Where is he? Oh, Buck Leonard. That's right. Buck Leonard. So we got Buck Leonard done. I do have Carlos Santana. I'm actually tempted to put him in the lineup as opposed to Michael Busch. But I'm not in a rush right now. So I'm not rushing. We finished up... Who did we finish up at catcher? I thought there was somebody. Oh. I guess I. Okay. Nobody at catcher. Shea Langolier. At center was Willie McGee, so we replaced him with Justin Crawford. And then for shortstop, we finished up on Michael Young. Now we're going to be finishing up with Trevor Story. So those are all the changes to the lineup as far as the rotation goes. Nothing different here. Nothing different with the bullpen either. So yeah, let's get into Conquest. Oh, first let me make sure. Okay. I will do that Mother's Day map eventually. I'm just not in a rush right now to get it done. We're going to steal from the Padres. Doing good right now, but there's another fire. Is it a wildfire, or are you talking like, a building up in flames? Griffin Canning, former Met. Too bad he only lasted for half a year. There we go. Trevor Story. Deep fly ball to left field off the Western Metal Supply Company uh, building, the little decks. That's how we'll get things started. I thought for a second there maybe Santander had the home run, but you know what? I'm going to take the double anyway. I got to take it. I got to tell you guys, with my Mets, last night's game, wow. I mean, literally, they weren't, for the most part, the Mets were ahead for most of the game, but then the Nationals got back into it, and then the Mets would score, but the Nationals would tie it up until, what was it, the 12th inning, and then the Mets just went absolutely off. It was crazy. 10 runs in that one inning. 10. Oh my gosh. They were just like, we're so sick of this crap. We need to get this over with now. Well, they got it done, so good to see the offense still producing. Especially this is back-to-back extra inning games that the Mets have played in, so I'm kind of worried about stamina and what that'll do for the Mets. My hope is that they won't tucker out, but I have to think that has to be a concern. Maybe that's why they brought up Nick Morabito. I mean, you can only keep throwing Tyrone Taylor out there for so long. Let's be honest, Austin Slater was not doing anything at the major league level. Maybe he could do something in the minors, but I feel like this was just another waste of a signing for the Mets to go get Slater. I understand if they didn't want to, because I think, didn't they do the same thing with Tommy Pham too? Like, where's Pham? Haven't heard him around in a while. I don't know if he's down in Syracuse or up in Syracuse, or if he was released, traded. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen him. Not that I'm calling for him to come back, you know? If he is gone, like, I mean, there was a reason why every team stayed away from him. Strike three, sit down. And maybe the Mets finally figured out what that reason was and said, "The heck with it. We're done. You not the same player that he was when he was originally with the Mets in 2023." Oh, God. You'll have to forgive me. I'm so stiff. I was at the gym yesterday and I was lifting weights and feel like I hurt myself somewhere like in that area. I can feel it in my back too. So I wonder if it was a little too much. So either way, I like the way that the Mets are playing right now. It's fantastic, and we'll see what the rest of May holds for them. Of course, ABS strikeout. All right, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Peralta. But now we're gonna go with Elsley. Ooh. Uh, Strike three, sit down. Uh, oh, um, guys, quick announcement here. Whether you watch this on playback or you're in here right now, there will be no stream on Friday. Right now, I am projected to, or I believe that I will be doing an afternoon shift on Friday. So that means I will not be streaming on Friday. What's up, Poopin? How are ya? Excuse me. You're glad you're off for work today? All right, well, enjoy your day off. Oh, because of the heat? So far, so good. But this is back-to-back extra innings games that they played, and last night's game went even further than the one on Sunday went. So I'm a little concerned about that. They better get that fixed. Otherwise, they're going to lose a lot of business. Lego games? The only one I really played was the DC Villains or whatever it was. That was the only one. Trevor Story with the nice home run there. Yeah, I heard good things about it. Like I heard that they really follow the Arkham series to a T. Because they even had some of the people that worked on the Batman Arkham series work on the Lego game. I mean, I have Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Anthony Santander, is that fair? It's fair. And it is gone. And I even have got Arkham Knight in my library as well. The only one I haven't played is Arkham Origins. And I just heard that that was just not a good game all around. So that's why I don't even bother with it. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm tired. You don't like the Lego movie game? I never saw the movie, nor have I played the video game. So, like I said, the only Lego game that I played was DC Villains because that was literally offered for free through through the PlayStation Plus membership, and I was like, "What the heck? I wanted something new to play." Strike 3, sit down. I mean, it was kind of a neat story with it. I never really 100% finished it. I would have done that. You probably should. But it's okay. I'm not in any rush right now. I mean, it was free, so it's not like I wasted any money on it. Oh, are they back to their winning ways? So why are you done complaining about them? Or, yeah, why are you done complaining about them? Okay. And that is why I stole third. Oh, he got him! Wow, that's 99 speed! And he got him! Wow, Jake Cronenworth, I tip my cap to you. Hold on. Dodgers did acquire Eric Lauer from the Blue Jays. Oh, okay. You got Jordan last night, finished the AL West to get Sean Figgins. Nice. And the great thing about Sean is that he has a lot of speed with him, so Not only does he have power, he's got speed, which is a good thing. Ugh. Bench? That's your... Oh, well, he's not a 99. Hey, I was being cautious, Hoopin, okay? And you have to remember, the Mets, despite coming off of a sweep of the Tigers, the Mets hadn't done too well against teams that were very competitive up to that point. I mean, the Tigers have been on a slippery slope. That's why I don't consider them competitive, especially since they don't have Skubal. They're going to get him back for, June or at the end of June, beginning of July, sure. But at that point, they had a losing record. So that's why I was being cautious. Look, I'm happy to be wrong about my Mets. And honestly, if it weren't for, you mentioned it right there, the fact that they came back in the ninth inning, down to their last out. They already made 26 to that point. They could have gotten number 27, but Tyrone Taylor hit that 3-run shot to tie it, and then that key double play in the 10th inning allowed Carson Bench, well, actually a couple things had to go right there. They had to get the runner to third, which they did. I think that was the sacrifice. Then I think they intentionally walked I forget who they intentionally walked because that was runners on first and third. When Bench came up, he hits the ground ball. The Volpe and Schumann, they try to field it. They collide with each other, and the runner scores to win it for the Mets. So, but see, that was shades of 2024 right there. That was the old OMG Mets. That was them right there. And if the Mets can channel that moving forward, this team has a good shot at turning the season around. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs because it's very competitive, but if they can at least turn it around, they have a shot. Strike 3, sit down. Keep it going, Carlton. Come on. You got this. Not gonna let him out of the game until he either has a win or a loss. Well, at least for this inning. I'm not gonna let him out of this inning unless he has the tie intact or he gives up a run, which he didn't. So, okay. Yep. Oh. Only until Edgar Martinez is P5, but he's also a good pinch runner right now. Okay. Yeah, it's hot. But this is good. This is the kind of weather that I want. Now I actually have my AC running a bit more than I normally would. So that's good. At least for me, it's good. Not to mention, SP Champ said he got half a day because of the heat. So, yep, absolutely. Don't want to get dehydrated. It's definitely a good day for ice cream parlors, too. Because a lot of people are going to be coming in wanting ice cream to cool off. Chance to make a lot of money. All right, well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get Freddie Peralta a decision, so good. Like I said, means you earned a lot of money. When I was delivering pizzas, I loved it when we were busy because it meant I had a lot of orders, which meant I had a lot of tips, or I could earn a lot of tips. I couldn't stand the days where where I had maybe like 2 or 3 deliveries. That does me no good. So believe me, a busy day means a lot of money coming my way. I get that frustration. Strike 3, sit down. That's fine. Hoopin', I get it. If you could be in here, great. If not, I understand. Life happens. Unfortunately, the busy doesn't really, or the same concept of busy does not apply to my current workplace. Like, I still get paid the same amount whether we're busy or not. So, your employers, you're saying. I think you're an employee, so your bosses are your employers. Okay. We just got to make that clear. That's all. I wanted to make that clear. Okay, that's fine. Hey, I remember days like that even when I was working at my current job. I remember the day that Joe Biden won the 2020 presidential election. My boss calls me up because they had already asked me to work Saturday. I didn't know that they were going to call the election for Biden, and then he calls me and he says, "Jeffrey, do you think you can hop on an hour early?" And I'm like, "That's fine," because I knew we were going to be pretty busy, and I think I was the only PA or PA other than no, actually there was one other PA who was in there, but I was I was the main one. So, you know, just earned an extra hour, and it kept us busy because of that news of calling the election. So I will say this. Whenever there's breaking news, it always makes the shift go by quicker, in my opinion. Exactly. When you're busy, then you're focused on it, and time just moves quickly. Whereas if you're not busy and you're just sitting around, then it's kind of boring or it drags on. Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Helsley holding it tight despite facing some a pretty bad situation there. Okay, so you were busy for the entire day. Good. Like I said, good. I feel like you want to be busy because then you earn a lot more money or a lot more potential for tips. And what are they doing for Memorial Day weekend and Memorial Day? Are they going to... Exactly. I can tell you from experience because I was a pizza delivery guy. Tips, huge. When the World Cup was going on and I worked an entire day that day, I made so much money in tips. Like, I don't want to say how much, but it was a lot. It was the most amount of money that I have ever made. At least up until I started working for the company that I work right now. But I make so much money. I was like, holy cow! I didn't even know I could make this much. And it wasn't the World Cup; it was the Women's World Cup. That was what was it? 2017? I don't think it was 2015. That's when the U.S. won that year. 2015. Oh my gosh. People ordered pizza because they just wanted to watch the Women's World Cup. You don't want your tips? Why do you not want your tips? You earned that money. If they want to give it to you, you should take it. You're working hard. You earned those tips. Thank God Trevor Story hit that home run. Actually, now with the whole no tax on tips from President Trump, I think you want to earn more tips because you won't have to pay taxes on them. Strike three, sit down. So that is literally money that you could put in your... Of course. Of course. I think that was part of the one big beautiful bill, I believe. Ah, yeah. I got gas over the week, or what was it, Monday? No. Over the weekend, I got gas because I was running low and I had three-quarters of a tank left. It almost cost me $40 to fill it up. Almost 40. I'm like, I can't do that again. But I don't have much of a choice because I have to commute from here to um I have to commute from my town to Secaucus in order to go to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Oh man, she must have, yeah. Just last night, I took my mom's car to go fill it up with gas. I don't want to even say how much that was, but it's more than half of what your sister paid, Upin. I I was going to say to my mother, you need to start filling up when you get to half a tank because that's the only way it's going to be any cheaper. No, not a joke. I think when you get people in New Jersey saying gas prices are pretty high, I think that's a problem. Because New Jersey, I mean, I could tell you people from Pennsylvania, from New York, sometimes even from Connecticut drive into New Jersey just to get cheaper gas prices. Well, there's no gas tax in Delaware, is there? I know in New Jersey they thought about suspending the gas tax here, but I think critics are saying like that's only a temporary solution, and it's like, what else is there to do? Otherwise, prices are going to continue going up. So that's why I'm fortunate that this Friday I don't have to drive to see caucus, assuming that the buses are going to run on schedule, which they should. Um, yep. But I mean, if I go any further, I feel like I'm going to get political, and I don't want to get political here. So that's all I'm going to say about gas prices. Ooh, strike three, sit down. Yeah, just hopefully they'll go down soon. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's definitely getting more expensive, and that's not a good thing. Strike three, sit down. On Polanco? No. All I have is an update on Lindor, and they're expecting him to return sometime in mid June, maybe late June. So that's the only update I have. Honestly, I'm okay with Polanco not being on the team. Like at least Vientos is being given a chance. So Met fans who are supportive of him can no longer say he's not being given a fair chance. Okay, he's gotten a fair chance at first base. So if he doesn't do well, then that's on him. The big thing is the bat. That's the big thing. He's hitting them. Where are the Red? Oh, there are the Red Sox. He's hitting them, but the problem is that he's hitting them where the fielders are, and you can make hard contact, but at some point you have to say to yourself, okay, I'm hitting them hard, but they're not landing for base hits. Maybe I need to step back a bit. I don't even remember what you said about Mason Miller, but yeah, he is definitely a good closer. If I were the Padres, I'd lock him up long term. Don't even give him a chance to go anywhere else. Now I kind of wish that the Mets had kept him. Yeah, I think I hearing that, I think my reaction was kind of like stunned, shocked, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. You could argue to your blue in the face, but the reality was I wasn't going to buy that Vesia is a better closer than Mason Miller is. I mean, at least Santander uh, is fighting. Yeah, yeah, you do. I mean, the Mets are going to have to worry about him, for 6 games. But I mean, the Mets, they have to worry about the Phillies now. The Braves are still the leaders of the division, so got to worry about them. Acuna, Harper, Schwarber. I keep being summoned, but I keep getting excused because I have a brother with special needs, and I take care of him. for a few hours during the day, so I can't really leave him alone. Yeah, he's fine. Why is that? Ooh, Sammy Sosa unloads one over the green monster. I mean, I'll tell you specifically what he has. He has autism. So he, he's had autism all my life. So I don't mind it. I mean, um, well, you get summoned for jury duty every 10 years, I think it is, every decade. Oh, well, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, but no, nobody really makes fun of my brother for that. And honestly, New Jersey is really good when it comes to to the programs for people with autism. Like they have some really good programs that help him. Strike three, sit down. I mean, I could tell you, he he does he can take apart electronics better than I ever could. I have a hard enough time taking apart my PlayStation to like dust it off and make sure that it doesn't overheat. And yet my brother could take apart a VCR no problem. Take him probably 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm like, eh. And I have trouble with my PlayStation. It's like, just tell me if you need me or not because I have work and I'm not getting paid if I. Yeah, well, I have my PlayStation very close to where my AC is. So my hope is that it'll help cool the PlayStation down. But I'm worried that it's going to be another case like 3 years ago where it overheated, it kept pausing in games, and I had to take it to the repair shop, and it took them like almost a month to get it back or to get it working again. So I know it's not enough, but at least the AC provides some cool air, so at least it can be cool. But that doesn't really solve the problem, especially during the colder months. It's fine. I just got to go to Staples, pick up a can of air dust or the air spray, dust spray, and just spray it on on the fan, make sure that it's all good. There's a new program tomorrow. I didn't see that in the updates from. Did they just announce it? No. Hmm. I didn't. I thought the next program was going to be Friday. Oh. Oh, so they're still doing that whole stupid thing. I'm sorry. I hate the concept of rivalry weekend because like there are so many rivalries within baseball that's like, and some of them when they play this weekend, some of them just don't make any sense. Like Yankees Mets, fine, I understand that. I don't think Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are necessarily a rivalry, not as much as Phillies and Braves and Phillies and Mets are. I feel like just because it's two major cities in Pennsylvania, that's why it's a rivalry. I think they call it the poop rivalry. Yeah, and I hate that concept because you think about Boston. There's no other team in Massachusetts. And what? You're going to say Cleveland and Cincinnati have a rivalry because they're both from Ohio? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Or Miami and Tampa Bay? Mets, Yankees, I understand. No, I know it used to be. But weren't they also Milwaukee before they went down to Atlanta? Like, weren't they the Milwaukee Braves and then they became the Atlanta Braves? I thought there was some kind of connection between the Braves and Milwaukee, other than Hank Aaron. And what about with the Dodgers? Like, you're gonna pit them against the Angels because they're both from Los Angeles. Don't you think the better rivalry is Dodgers versus Giants? I mean, that spans to even before they were in California, and that's a much more a heated rivalry. But I guess that's just my opinion. So that's all I'm saying. Although I guess for San Francisco, they could do the Athletics. because they used to be in Oakland. That was the Bay Area rivalry. Now they're in Sacramento. They're soon going to be in Las Vegas, so they're not even going to be in the same state. But you get why I hate this idea of rivalry weekend. To me, it just seems more like, oh, Mets and Yankees, Subway Series. Well, I guess that weekend is going to be the rivalry weekend, and everyone's got to play their rivals, their quote unquote rivals. But you get my gripe with this, why I hate this concept. Strike three, sit down. There we go. We got Corbin Burns. So we'll add him to the the collection. Still going to be short on breakout, but or standout, whatever the thing is. Dang, off the top of the wall. But at least Trevor Story's going to get a triple out of this. Correct. No stream on Friday. I'm working Friday afternoon, so or Friday evening, so no stream on Friday. So I'll make up that stream probably on Sunday. Oh, I thought that was getting off the green monster. Well, there were two outs anyway, so there was no harm in me sending my runners. Strike three, sit out. Strike 3, sit down. Oops. Strike 3, sit down. Sorry, I'm trying to put my shoes on. Nice bush. Ooh, Sammy Sosa with yet another shot over the green monster. Sammy Sosa just loves proving he can hit those balls over the green monster. He looks at that wall and says, challenge accepted. Yeah, I don't really care if this puts me out of a save situation. Having Justin Crawford steal third, but that's extra XP for him. Plus, takes a weight off of Trevor Story's shoulder because now he just needs to hit a ball to the outfield. What's up, Bubbles? How are ya? Ugh. God. Correct. No stream on Friday because I am going to be working the evening shift instead of my overnight shift. Yes, that's what I'm planning on. What I'll be doing, probably the Spotlight program. Probably be doing that. And then getting back to the Mural Series content, whatever I didn't get to. Mm. Okay, well then there you go. And it will start an hour earlier than usual, so that stream would start at 2 p.m. Eastern instead of 3. Because I need to catch a train at around a little after 6. Strike 3, sit down. Sorry if I'm stretching out a lot. My body is so stiff from last night's workout that I'm just trying to loosen up my muscles. Whew. Feels so stiff. Whew. Oh man, Trevor Story got to that quickly. Wow, I'm impressed. I just wanted to make sure it was going to land foul. Strike 3, sit down.
No, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down. I mean, could I have finished that off with Freddie Peralta? Yeah, but he might have given up a run or two, and I didn't want that to happen. All right, so which way am I going to go? To the left or to the right? I'm going to go to the left. Yeah, and I think that's where stop. And then we'll attack Rogers Center. Or not Rogers Center, but we'll attack the Blue Jay stronghold. And then make our way up and around. So that's simple. I don't know why I'm tired. I've been up since 9 this morning. Mm. Nice. I don't know why Jimenez was playing a double play depth there. If he had been playing at normal depth, that would have been an easy ground out. And that slider has a lot of movement on it. Mm. Trying to get this strikeout, but they keep fouling it off. It's annoying. Strike 3, sit down. Finally. I just don't want the Conquest map to be the only thing that I complete today. I mean, or, well, it most likely will be the only thing I complete, but maybe I can start the Diamond quests so I could get Giant Damon and Ozzie Smith. That could have been a ball. That could have been a strike. It was iffy.
Nope, that's a ball. Did he go?
Gosh. This is going to be a lot more difficult than the Red Sox were.
Nope. Nope, that's down.
Strike 3, sit down.
Strike two. That's a ball. Three.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey.
Really, Story? Come on. That was so simple.
Hey. Hey.
See, Story? That's what happens. You're lucky. You are lucky. Hold
Hey.
on. Just got an alert on my phone. Something from ESPN. Oh. Talking about Premier League or whatever league Arsenal is in. It's soccer. I don't care. I see Morabito is getting number 8. And that's Gary Carter's number. Seems like there's a debate about whether that number should be retired or not. Personally, I think it should be because Carter was such a key part of that Mets 1986 World Series winning team. I know he didn't go in to the Hall of Fame as a Met, but still, you can't knock his contributions. And he's in the Hall of Fame. Plus, I don't even think the Nationals / Expos have his number retired. So if they're not going to retire his number, even though that he went in as an Expo, then why shouldn't the Mets do it? I'm not knocking Morabito for wearing number 8. Like my disagreement is not with him. If he makes number 8 look good, then then I have no issue with it. But if he doesn't, then there's a problem. Ugh. But it isn't retired, so Morabito can keep the number. But if the Mets ever decide to do it, and I think they should, Morabito should give up the number. Just like Taylor had to give up number 15 for Carlos Beltran, because Beltran's going to be going into the Hall of Fame. The Mets are going to be retiring his number, so Taylor getting ahead of the curve. He's changed numbers, strike 3, sit down. So if the Mets ever decide to put Carter or to ever retire Carter's number, then Morabito should absolutely give it up. But if they're not going to retire it, then as painful as it is, I can understand why they would not want to retire the number. Nope. Oh, I packed out because I thought I saw an option to open the roof at Busch Stadium. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, Busch Stadium doesn't have a roof. And then I realized that they were saying it opened in whatever 2000. No, it couldn't have been 2003. It had to be 2005. Here, hold on. When did Busch Stadium open?
The answer I found is April 4th, 2006.
2006. All right. Should have let that one go. That would have been a ball for sure. Oh well. And I should have let that one go too. But fouling it off just means more pitches are going to be thrown. So it's a good way to tire out Libertor. Nice. Yep, Morabito is going to play left field. They're giving AJ Ewing a break and putting Taylor in center. For tonight. Hold on one second. I'm going to just fix something. No. All right, maybe that's about as good as it's going to get.
Nope, outside. Foul ball. Foul.
Strike 3, sit down.
Strike 2. Ball. That pitch is out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Sorry, just had to clear off my glasses. Come on, Sosa.
He's in there. He's safe.
There we go. Take it. Nice. 2-run double by Carlos Correa. 3-0 lead in St. Louis. And Trevor Story's going to go deep, picking up where he left off in San Diego. And it means I could keep pitching with Freddie Peralta. Get more parallel XP. You know what? Now that I know I have Thursday, or that I'm being given Thursday off, I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just put off the gym for tonight and worry about it on Thursday. Or I could even do it Friday morning. Strike 3, sit out. Strike 3, sit down.
Off the plate, ball one. Bang.
Ooh, good. That bounced off of him. Come on, Moniak.
He's good.
Yes, sir. Maybe I should have stolen with Moniak.
Bang.
Strike 3, sit down.
Bang. Bang.
Sorry, I'm also feeling tired, so. And not just the yawning. I mean, like, I'm ready to doze off. I don't know why. All right, great job, Peralta. Enjoy the parallel XP. Ooh, they took a good chunk away there. definitely not going to try challenging with less fans than the Pirates have. Oh. Nope, just gotta take the single. Oh, I could have stolen there.
That's ball two. Nope, outside.
Yeah, I don't blame Crawford one bit there. That was just bad ground ball. That's what I needed more of. Deep enough to be able to score the run.
Ball one.
Right?
Oh, that's out. That's ball two. Hey,
Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, how'd that miss? The release was good. Strike three, sit down.
ball, that's in.
Okay. I need something that's going to give me energy. Strike 3, sit down. I'm doing my best here to try and not doze off. But it's getting harder and harder to do.
That ball's
Need
foul.
something. Yikes. Looks like Howie Rose is opposing giving Morabito Gary Carter's number, but he takes particular issue over the fact that they're doing it on the 40th anniversary of in the 40th anniversary of the 1986 World Series winning Mets. That's the issue he's taking. Strike 3, sit down. Like, you guys remember Aroldis Chapman, right? Strike 3, sit down. I mean, I'm of the position that Morabito can wear the number until the Mets decide that they retire Gary Carter's number. Then he should give it back. But for now, he can keep it. Strike 3, sit down. Oh no! Uh, I gave it away too soon. Oh well. Because of that, now Crawford could have been at third. Or even better, he could have been at home. But no, I had to be stupid. well, let's get someone else in here. Let's get Kenley Jansen. Try to keep getting him super fractured. Don't get too many relievers who are super fractured. That's for sure. Strike 3, sit down. I'm trying to put out a post here on X about the position that I just gave about, Morabito wearing Carter's number. Oh, nice. We got the old Pittsburgh City Connect uniforms. Here we come, Cleveland. Ready or not. Good. I get to still play on veteran. Oh, yeah. Forgot about how Martinez being super fractured, or not super fractured, but supercharged.
Oh, that's out.
Trevor Story with the home run. Oh, wow. Look at that female fan just grabbing that out of the air. Exit velocity was 110 miles, 111 miles per hour.
That's outside.
So that woman's hands must hurt right now.
No, that's foul.
All right. So we get out to an early lead thanks to Trevor Story's home run and the woman apparently catching it with no glove and still managing to have all 10 fingers in
That's
place.
inside. Hey.
Strike 3. Sit down. Ooh, that was a close one.
No, inside.
Strike 3. Sit down. Ooh.
Ball, that's inside.
Jose Altuve using his buzzer to hit that home run. 110, 112 on that one. So that was a little bit quicker than Story's home run was. Oh, and Shea Langolier, no buzzer required. He's going deep as well. That's his first home run. Shoot. He wasn't as quick. He was only 103 on the exit velocity. Ugh.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And Sammy Sosa, why not? 3 home runs in 1 inning. 473, by far the furthest out of all the home runs. That was only 111, so about the same to what Trevor Story's was. But yeah, it went further. So I find that interesting. Same exit velocity, but went further. '25th hit for Justin Crawford. Hmm. Kyle Manzardo. I wonder how he's doing this year. Manzardo. I'll have to look up on Baseball Reference when I get a chance here.
Nope, outside. Ball.
Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Let's see. Not really doing too well this year. A 223 average with 4 home runs.
Ball. That's inside.
So, in 130 at bats. Yeah, an OPS below 700, so it's not been a good season for Kyle Manzardo yet so far. That's a shame, but
That's
gotta
out.
be able to handle major league pitching. If you can't, you're nothing more than AAA. AAA talent. Oh well. Crap. All right, we'll take out Peralta, throw in Jansen. Strike three, sit down. I didn't want to go that far in with the sweeper. It was just gonna hit the it was gonna hit the batter. Strike three, sit down. There we go. 5 show packs. Nice. Wow. Okay. That's about where I'll stop because I need to take care of that 5 million territory there. Otherwise, the Royals are going to stop me from attacking their stronghold. We going up against Noah Cameron. That's right. Not even a throw. Justin Crawford just got in there so quickly. And Trevor Story's going to launch this one out of here. Why not? 477, so he just topped what Sammy Sosa did with the same exit velocity, the same one. Holy moly. And Santander says, not so fast. I've got an opportunity too. 454, so not as far. And not as much exit velocity. Actually, it was over 3 miles per hour slower than what Stories was. Look at that. 3 runs in just the first inning. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, they took out Noah Cameron and brought in Nick Mears. Oh, wow. Hey, 2 home runs, 3 runs for the first half of the first. Not too bad. Strike 3, sit down. Isaac Collins trying to bunt. And now he just lost his bat. Strike 3, sit down. That was just a horrible, horrible at bat. Garrett Cole is back from Friday. All right, I guess we'll see how he does. Strike 3, sit down. They must have determined he did enough in his rehab assignment to warrant a call back up to the majors.
Did he go?
I thought he already had a diamond card, though, in the Yankees collection. All right, so we got Pasquantino, Massey, and Salvador Perez. Let's go with a lefty. We're going to go with Chapman. Well, I just won the NBA championship. I just played the exhibition game in the FIBA against Canada. Boy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, man, he's tough. It's a good thing my guy can score more points than SGA. Otherwise, I'm not sure that the USA would have won. They're also, it's an optional mission, but they want me to go to the open thing and try to recruit some free agents. And it's like you have to get alley-oops and everything like that, strike three, sit down. And I've had a hell of a time trying to do alley-oops. Like, for some reason, I can't do it. Which is a shame, because if I want the cover of NBA 2K26, then I need to do flashy passes or alley-oops. I play on the Brooklyn Nets. With me as a point guard, Cam Thomas as the shooting guard, Michael Porter Jr. as a small forward, Nicholas Claxton, the center. Oh, we didn't just win it, we dominated. 16-0. We bulldozed our way to the NBA Finals. Yep, 16-0. Never lost a single game. And I only played half of them. No, actually, a little more than half. I would say like 9 of the games I played. Because they were key games. My guy was just that good. We actually had an 80-2 record. Heads up base running there by Justin Crawford. And just so you're aware, I don't play on the hardest difficulty. I mean, I could play on, well, no, not on the hardest, but I could play, I'm on semi-pro. Like, semi-pro is perfect for me because it's easier than rookie. It's more, you get more VC than you would on rookie, but it's not pro. Although I could bump it up to pro, considering my guy is a 93 overall. Well, actually, he's a 96. Nah, I did All-Star on previous NBA 2K. My career, previous gen, actually on Xbox 360, and I hated it. I was like, to heck with this. I hate this. I can't win. Even when I pulled off a triple-double, I couldn't win on All-Star. Besides, I just play my career for fun. It's not like I go to Iraq or to Proving Grounds or do any of the events or anything like that. I only just got back into NBA 2K. Ooh, 3,000 hits. Royal City Connect uniforms. All right. There's no doubt in my mind I'm going to get this map done. No, not tired of it. Just kind of felt like 2K26 was more up to date. So I just wanted to do that, win the NBA title and everything. Justin Crawford couldn't get a hit against his own team. Well, so much for getting off to an early start like I did against the Royals. Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. Ooh, ouch. Beautiful. Plus, the other thing too with NBA 2K or the later versions of NBA 2K, you don't have to play every single game. That's kind of the thing that I like about it. Like, I only just want to focus on the key games, not the games that mean nothing. I'd rather sim those. So, can't really do that in NBA 2K14. You used to be able to do it in 2K12 and 2K13, but they took it out for 14. But they had a year-long story for it, so that's just what I like. And I know that's been more of a more recent thing, like them allowing you to sim to key games. Like, I think they introduced that in NBA 2K24. Because 2K23 was the last 2K I remember playing with where you had to play every single game. But that's because they had such an amazing story that honestly I don't think anyone was going to complain about it. Or at least I thought it was a great story. You know, a fantastic rival in Shep Owens, a guy easy to hate that you want to destroy every time you had a GM that was working against you because he felt overridden and basically wanted Shep Owens, and you had to get rid of him, whether by playing well or by putting in some playing dirty by going through the media.
That's up. That's a ball.
It was just an all-around great story. I loved it.
Hee-haw.
I mean, the 2K24 one was not bad. 2K25, my biggest issue with that was the shooting. You couldn't shoot. The shooting was absolutely broken in that game.
Hee-haw. Ball.
Plus, I didn't really think the story in 2K25 was all that strong. Like it was weak.
Hee-haw.
You know, it was interesting going about how the what do they call it, the before your my career starts, like they have you going back and trying and facing off against your agent who was initially your rival and then became friends with you, became a teammate and all that stuff.
High two.
I thought the the pre my career story was interesting, but then it just kind of tapered off after that. At least with 2K26, they still keep aspects of the like before your NBA career, they keep some of those aspects there. Like the fact that your parents are with you, the fact that your agent is there, the coach who discovered you, all that. Like it's all still there. I would have liked some of the my career character or the out of bounds characters to become rookies with MP in the NBA. That would be fun. Strike three, sit down.
That's a ball.
Nice, Trevor. Why not make it 3 games in a row with a home run? Why not? I think that's going to be fair. Wow, I thought it was going to be foul. But Anthony Santander with the key insurance run right there. Okay, that's important because the Phillies could easily tie it up with a home run, just like it was easy for me to take the lead with Trevor Story, or with Trevor Story's home run.
That's the ball.
And Jose Altuve goes deep. He must have been using his buzzer again. 115. Wow. Looks like it's about to rain. I wonder, is it going to rain today? Woo, the side slide saved Langolier. Let's see. Nope, no threat of rain. Interesting. But it will rain. It will rain tomorrow. Like 4/10 of an inch is expected. I just looked outside and there were gray clouds, like clouds that I would see if it were about to rain.
No, he's in there.
But guess it's supposed to hold off.
That's the ball.
Nah, I'm not going to send the runner there, Sammy Sosa.
Good.
That's okay. We already got plenty of runs, so
Here.
I guess Helsley can finish this off. Watch out.
Ball.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of mixed reactions. Strike three, sit down, regarding Morabito wearing Carter's number. But that's the beauty of sports. Like I said, if the Mets, cared to, ownership could have decided to retire Carter's number at any point. Okay? They had this number unused for 25 years, since 2001. Okay? That was the last. Desi Resfold was the last Mets player to wear number 8. And after that, they unofficially retired it. No one ever wore it again for 25 years, and now everyone's making and now people are split. Like, I don't understand. Strike three, sit down. If the Mets organization could have retired it at any point, they unofficially retired it, but now they unofficially retired it, but they have officially unretired. You know, I just, there's no reason to cause a big stink over this. There really isn't. So I don't understand why everyone's getting so worked up about it. It's like, okay, you know, he's got the number. How about we let him play? If he doesn't do well, guess what? He'll be back down to the bottom, or he'll be back down in AAA, and then no one will wear number 8 again. Gosh, I am so freaking close to Vladimir Guerrero. All right, so we've got 28 show packs, 1 ball in his habit pack, 5 headliners packs, and a Mural Deluxe pack. I think we'll open this just so we can see who we get. I already had Duke Snyder. He's not worth anything. Well, actually, hold on one second. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, we'll do the ball in his habit pack next. Gold, of course. Why am I not surprised? Quick sell that. Quick sell that. Quick sell that. Set for 51. Oh, look at that. Someone bought Duke Snyder from me. Dang it. Okay, yeah, at least we got gold this time. Wow, Savanson has really gone down in price. I don't remember if I bought him or if I pulled him out of a pack. But either way, he's definitely not worth what he was when I had him. Or when I initially pulled him, I should say. 38. Alright, last headliners pack. Okay, at least I got a new gold, Wyatt Langford. Alright, let's see what these packs entail. Cal Raleigh, let's go! What a pull! Wow! I opened multiple headliners packs, never got a single 90 overall diamond. I open up my first pack, my first show pack. I have 28 and I get Cal Raleigh. Wow. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. That I think that right there might enable me to complete the Mariners collection. Oh wait, I do have Brian Wu. Okay, so I can't quite yet. Still got a couple golds, but getting Cal Raleigh is definitely huge. Yeah, they're way too expensive. Maybe I'll put in a buy order for this guy. No, actually, you know what? I'll just buy him at 12 subs. It's cheap. Josh Simpson. So now I'm just waiting on Logan Gilbert and Brian Wu. I get those guys done, and we're good. Wow, what a pull. What's up, Debringa? How are you? Thanks for coming in for that. I appreciate it. I've got way more National League collections done than I do American League. Can you imagine if I pull another diamond? If I pull another diamond, I'm blessing the gods. Okay. Hey, a new Red Sox player that I don't have. I'll take that. Means I don't have to buy them. Nah, I'm just gonna quick sell them. Schultons. Jacob Junis. Who knows? Maybe I can pull one of those, if not both of those, Mariners golds in these packs, and then I can complete the collection. Although right now I'm getting a lot of silver, so maybe I should just be lucky that I pulled Raleigh. Oh my gosh. So many freaking silvers. It's crazy. Another silver. It's the same darn picture that I had. Oh, at least I have a different Padres player this time. Ooh, diamond equipment. Oh, spider bat skin, of course. Nice, tie cap, completing the Moonshot Event Program. Good for him. Another freaking. Oh, this is an all free agents pack. Ugh. That's too bad. Unlockable Twins jersey, of course. All right, so we're at the point where I was yesterday, at the end of yesterday, with these packs. I mean, at least the good thing with all these duplicates is that I'm making lots of stubs. Free. These are free stubs to me. They're free stubs. Because I did not buy these packs. I earned them. Oh, looks like we have a mural card. Oh, nope, it's Cityscapes Michael Bush. Darn. Okay, well, like I said, I would bless the gods if they gave me another diamond. They gave me another diamond. So, thank you, gods. Even though that Michael Bush, I already have him. Yeah, I think I better quick sell him. Wow, I'm over 600,000 stubs now. Ooh, Carson Bench. And um, a new brewer as well. So that's good. Nice! Oh, please let it be something good. Okay, I mean, I already have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but hey, I'll sell him. That's fine with me. All right, last show pack. 3 diamonds. Wow. 1 new one and 2 duplicates. One was quick. One of those duplicates was quick sold. The other one is being sold on the marketplace. And in fact, someone just bought them from me. Alrighty. Oh, we got a little bit of time. Well, if I can get them for cheap, looks like I can. So now I need 5, and I need to keep it below 1,000, which I think I can do that. There it goes! See ya! Yeah, if someone ends up selling it to me, then what I pay for too high or whatever, that won't be anything compared to that. So Okay. Colin Holderman. And then we have Isaiah Kiner Falefa. That's right. Yeah, no, he's too expensive. Or at least it wouldn't be worth it for me to complete the Red Sox collection. If I could get Willie Abreu for nothing, then that would be great. Or if I could pull him, then I can complete the rest of the collection, get Fred Lynn, and be another collection closer to Dustin Pedroia. But getting Kyle Raleigh, that was huge. Now, if I could just get Brian Wu and Logan Gilbert, might need to get a bunch of Ballin' is a Habit packs for that. At this point, I'm just trying to buy some time. Now, trying to see if there's anything I need to do. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I should collect Corbin Burns' breakout card. That's right. I meant to do that. Shouldn't be any other cards. Oh, I don't have any time. I could have done, you know what I could have done? I could have done that showdown to get Kevin Gausman. Maybe I should have done that once I was done with the map. Oh well. Well, there's not much else that I could do here, so I think I'm just going to call it here. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you could follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So yeah, I was hoping to make a little more progress with the mural content. You know, I put that on me because I spent too much time stealing fans away from the Padres and the Red Sox, and that added on a couple games. When if I had just collected some territories, you know, then I would have been able to do it without playing those games. But it's whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and mope about it. Tomorrow we'll do that Diamond Quest. We'll certainly do the Diamond Quest, and if time is permitting, maybe do some more of the mini seasons. But before that, we may even do the Kevin Gausman showdown so we could get his milestone card and get yet another voucher for Miguel Cabrera. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.